The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a goal kick.
Pretty robust defending.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. No, he's missed it.
Van der Vaart has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Nesta. Vieira. Mackay is onto this. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a great... Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise.
Čekaj da ti pokažem nešto, si spreman da vidiš?
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then
Samo pauza kad bude.
Always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good alertness. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nesta calmly anticipates. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. He's got away. A header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mackay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mackay.
Fenerbahce definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Cafu makes the interception. Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it. Guti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot!
Si spreman prave da vidiš ovo?
Good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United.
On ima sigurno ovaj, kako se zove, ono je sad mon taktik. Ne verujem da je baš ovakva prava.
If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Pelé. That's an excellent interception. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's worked it through. And he's found a way past. Goes for a shot! Off the post.
Ali za sad, kako sam izbacio Neymara, ubacio Mekaja. Mnogo bolje se kreću, ne znam koji kurac.
Again in a trice, and they are soaring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And now he has two. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mackay! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
It wasn't the best.
A jebi ga, nije mi se igrao danas. Ja, za sad deluje fino, bez jebancije.
Win very much in their sails. Gerrard. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. And this is Messi. Hernandez. Cannavaro. Van der Vaart.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mackay. Oh, important interception. And he's managed
Oh,
to
hello brother, how are you?
Eto'o. Hernandez. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Eto'o.
Yeah bro, of course I remember you. But long time no see you. This is goal for you.
Sensational from Eto'o! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Druže, ja da mu kažem da šutira ovako, neće me sluša, koga jebe. Au bura, znaš kako se okreću, ne znam koji kurac.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time.
Za sad je dobro, ali ovaj ništa ne zna, baš se vidi da ne zna ništa.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And so the action is resumed. Guti.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that has put paid to that. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Khan. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's had a shot! Oh, he's done it!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their... And he's let fly! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Eto'o.
Sviđa mi se koliko opcije imaju jebati u napadu. Baš top za sad, ali dobro, ovaj loš.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. How many, just how many, the golf in class is vast.
Na šta fala do ovog igrača ne zna se kreći.
Even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be
Yeah.
absolutely thrilled to see
I
his
destroyed
team
this
clicking
Turkish
ahead in the
guy.
department.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of...
Odbijam da poverujem da je ovo zbog taktike.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vidio sam da stavio Mekaja, ali ima onog boljeg Mekaja. Rekao je da ubacim Mekaja, Mekaj za sad bruka. A gotivi Mekaj opasno. Makaj nije Mekaj, ali isti kurac.
And it's Hernandez.
Čakaj, mu nije lakše da izađe nego ovo da radi.
Rijkaard. That could spell trouble. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. That's very neat. Messi!
Aj, jaoj.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Guti. Cafu. Beckham tries from a long way out. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Fenerbahce really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rijkaard. Cafu.
Brate, ovaj ako ne izađe odmah, ja ću ja se upišem.
And it's Hernandez. Strong running down that left flank. Beckham.
Mnogo ovdje sam bio tražiti ovo da izbaci odmah.
That's Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. Cafu. And he goes cross.
Odo da šoram, boli me kurac, neka mi da gol.
It's Van der Vaart. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Guti. Hangs in a... Oh, good effort! No, that's just wide. Nesta. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's burst through. It's Eto'o!
Nije uspio da gola mi dao, ujebate.
Cannavaro picks it up from the goal. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponent.
Thank you, brother. Pa delo je da je bolji, jebem li ga.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Tunisia.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it.
He's had a shot! Zanetti is there to clear. And here's Zola. Vieira. And a chance!
Da seri da obe odbranio golman, what the fuck, oba treba da uđu.
Great stop from the keeper, that was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Još je dobar za ne znam koji kurac ima ga, pa više od pola godine sigurno, ali dalje je dobar.
They've played it short. Takes the shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's Scholes. Pull it. Messi. That's Gerrard. And it's Cannavaro. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Kessié. Look at the space here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United
really da moguće svira ovo.
This for 1-0. He scores for sure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Ovo mu nije trebalo, ovo radovanje mu stvarno nije trebalo.
The goal scorer for Tunisia after 14 minutes is number 6, Lionel Messi.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that has left him in a heap. Kessié.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Messi. Foot in. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mackay. Mackay! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Zašto laguje jeben
Not
gust?
a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Manchester United really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Messi tries to pass it through. And it's Hullet. That has not gone well. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Kessié. Scholes. Kessié. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mackay. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's burst, tries a shot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Mackay demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. De Gea sends that a long way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kessié is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cruyff. He is through here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Could move up a gear here. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And that's the second half started.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Eto'o, and here's Mackay. Little pass back. It's a searching pass. And he's cut it out. Cruyff. Rodri has a look and plays it forward. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Hullet. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Mackay. Now it's Eto'o.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interest. He's having a hit! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Time then for the
14,
first substitution of the game.
Number 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter,
Header!
Number 17.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Number
Messi
19.
really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 22. Hannes.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, super ball. Oh, look at this. Takes a shot! And a neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise.
Gets his head on it! And it's in. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
So we have movement on both
Eto'o.
benches.
Coming on to
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Impressive jump! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Pepe spots it and intercepts. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Mackay is in a really good position out wide. Corner number 2 then. Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now the cross. Getting up there! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ernest. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Neymar. It's Totti! Oh, good finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Mnogo loše radi evo te. Baš me zanima kako će bude onaj graf.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
On the field
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge. That's good running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. Picked out Cruyff! And that is quite...
Kako mrtva igrica I kako jebe mu mamu.
He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Tunisia have their lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Gerrard. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! And again, he is at his elastic best.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. And it's Totti. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Rodri tries to clear. Well, there's the clearance. Vieira. That's a decent clearance. Messi. Tunisia are looking to break at pace, and it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Hvala za ovaj poraz.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Aj, laku noć, pičku mala.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent, and usually that crucial split second...
Tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United finding themselves, and there's the shot! Pull it, that's going wide left. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Cannavaro cuts it out. Vieira. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played up towards the front line. Now it's Eto'o, and he's got the beating of his man.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Thuram calmly anticipates, and it's Messi. Now it's Mackay. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through, and the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Eto'o. He can run onto that. Vieira. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sola! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Good read, needed to be. Takes a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cruyff. Showing good feet. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Mackay, looking tidy in possession here. Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. This is a promising build-up. Vieira. Pull it. And the counter is on. And he's picked out the run. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. And a chance! Goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the set...
And that is the end of the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
And just a quick reminder,
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eto'o. Can he get it through? Hernus in acres of space out wide. And now they can clear their lines. Pinches it off. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mackay. Eto'o being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
And he shoots! Oh, what a mistake! No way through, so back it comes. Hernus making good progress. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maldini. Hernus. Hullet, rapid and full of intent. And it's been played through. Gerrard. And it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's good play. Gerrard. Oh, that was vital. Hernus is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Eto'o, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
7,
movement on both benches.
Mackay. Number 9, Zola. Number 18, Eto'o. Number 14, Messi. Number 8, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 21.
This is Totti. He's had a shot!
Number 19.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
Shot a goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now, can they get him away? Cantona is wide and looking to get onto this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cantona. He has found the way through. Rummenigge. Nedved. And it's Bale. Eto'o. He's got away. Bale. And this is Eto'o. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram. Now it's Cantona. Vieira. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Oh, he's all alone. Shoots! And the ball's come. That's another chance. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Towering header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass.
3 minutes added time.
Cannavaro makes the interception. That's destined for the flank. And he's forced to go back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Disappointing, very disappointing.
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already
Manchester
palpable.
United against Frankfurt.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Havertz. Kessié looking to pass their way up the pitch. Havertz. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for 1-0. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mackay. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Mackay. Oh, cracking. It's Gerrard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Vieira. And this is Eto'o. Baron is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now there's a fine ball. Kessié! He's done very well to get to that.
Kessié is offering a wry smile there.
Impressive jump! Oh, that was no routine save.
Baron clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Eto'o receives it in a good position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Up towards the front line. Henderson gets over and intercepts. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of... Can he finish? And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Eintracht Frankfurt are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! And there's a goal! That was a given, it always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's being... Eto! Henderson attempts a clearance. And the counter is on. That's headed upfield. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Baron. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great ball, and he's in here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi going forward. Eto. Some intricate passing, looking to... And a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Maldini. Veron running with the ball. And here's Havertz. Zola. So, what can they make of this? And here's Mackay. Now it's Messi.
Has been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Mackay. Baron. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
And a quick
They
announcement
need
for the
to
benefit
go
of
with the same
anybody who has
intensity
found
and
themselves
tempo
a little
they
lost
showed in
today.
getting both
Please
the
look at
goals.
the screen for
Try to
information
get
on how
another
to
now
find your
and
way
establish
around
that
this
two-goal
stadium.
cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has a look out, but he's gone backward here. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, that is a good... Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. Mackay gets it away. So we've reached the hour mark. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's made its way to him. Otto has the space to scheme. Defending of the desperate variety. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zola. Oh, Red, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Alvarez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space. Hazard with the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Mackay. Number 18, Ito. Number 9.
And here's Alvarez.
Number 14.
Eintracht
Messi.
Frankfurt surely
Number
have to be
8.
commended for their drive.
Cantona. Number 23.
Now it's Alvarez.
Owen.
Tries to
Number
play it through.
19,
Pedri!
Number 17, Neymar.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 20.
It's the sort of situation
Xavi
they'll want to
Alonso.
capitalise on now.
Substitution in progress.
Cantona. And the shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Manchester United have their third corner. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awful.
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Pinches it off him.
4 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
being shifted off it. Cannavaro. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, now he can run away with it. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Eintracht Frankfurt really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And time is up. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Security staff for each
Owen,
block.
very much
Please
the
report
hat-trick
to the
hero.
staff room
What an
immediately.
extraordinary game he had.